Welcome everyone. In this video, we will learn master, save or update single or multiple API call. This API can perform save or update operation on single or multiple rows or documents on current table or nested table depends on our payload. Let's generate sample payload, adjust for our needs, send it, and we are getting the result. So in this request, we didn't send this ID field. That's why it created new record. Let's send ID field in payload as a 52. And when we directly just send it, it will try to update the existing payload with the current data. Now let's make cache to UPI and send. It will be updated in the database. In this case, if we just remove other properties and send, it will only patch the data. It will not affect the existing fields. So this API can take a decision based on primary key field. If field is present, then it will try to perform update operation. If field is not present, it will create a new entries in the database. We have seen save or update for single object. Let's try for multiple objects. We'll pass as array. Let's format the code. We'll send and it will create two new entries there. Now we can pass the ID and perform update operation. And first one will also create a new entry, but the second one will perform update operation. This is new entry and this is updated. So first object is always new entry because we didn't provide the primary key ID field there, and in this case it will perform the update operation. Here no need to provide entire object for update operation. We can send only thing which is required in update. So we just want to update payment method, will provide only that, and for save operation we need full object. So it will perform update operation only for payment method. Let's modify response with a deep populate. This is our sample payload. Let's send. We are getting order ID and product ID in return. Order ID, comma, product ID. So in response they will be deeply populated. Selects also work. So if we want to get only few datas in return, then others will be omitted. This operation works with multiple data also. So let's make array and try to send. Now let's copy entire array from the right side, from the response. We are making it as a payload. Now we have ID 110. Now let's make 11 to 12 and send. So it will persist the nested data also. So in our nested objects, if ID is there, it will try to update them, and if ID is not present, it will try to create that new entry. Let's say in this case, I will remove the ID. I will send it. So it created new ID here with 20, and it will put it inside that object, and entire object will be created or updated based on our primary key value present or not. In addition, there is no limit how you can update or perform save operation on nested object. Let's say this operation was entirely performed on MySQL, so that these nested objects also are coming from the MySQL, but it is not necessary they has to be from MySQL. They can be from MongoDB, SQL Server, or any supported database types. We have 8 database type support. How we can define that? So in our schema, basically we just need to define table and its relation column. No need to be present this relationship in hard code. For example, it is not necessary to have this foreign key from MySQL table to another MySQL table. It can be just virtually also. So we can say our instance is, let's say, MongoDB, and inside the MongoDB our database name is inventory backup, and inside that we have a products table or collection, and inside that we have the unique key ID. The same way we can define for orders also. So for, let's say, orders, our orders are inside the Oracle database instance, and our database is inventory backup Oracle, like this. When we have a relation with different database types or in a different database, just make sure there is no constraint at database level. For example, in this scenario, there should not be any foreign key or primary key relation between order table and this order transaction table. Otherwise, MySQL database will not allow that, so remove that foreign key relation. So these operations will be performed with the Oracle database. The nested data will come from the Oracle database. Full flexibility there. There is no limitation that it is supporting only one level in depth. No, it can be inside the category ID, inside one more level, and number of the levels. For example, let's go to one more level deep, copy this category ID, and let's depopulate it. The path is product ID dot category ID. We'll send it, and we are getting electronics back in the response. Now our order ID is 21, so it will be updated. The product ID is 3, so again it will be updated, and category ID is also present, so there also it will perform the update operation. We'll copy the entire object. We'll make it as a request. Now let's update the electronics to electronics 2. The Samsung Universe to 14. Let's add 1 here. Make it 2000. Let's perform send button. So total is updated to 2000. It has a 40 now. The 111 is updated. Electronics is now 2. So there is no such limitation how many levels we can go inside. Operations in master save are atomic for one object. So first it will try to update the category. After that it will go on upper level and update the product, and after go on top level and update the entire row of the order transaction. So after updating the category, let's say it has any error or any database error, it will revert the update of the category changes. So let's first validate the category. We'll hit the get all API of the category, and we have the update to 2. Now product name has a maximum length of 255 characters. So let's update the product name and give many characters in that. Now let's make it to 21 and update. We got the error from the product table. Now verify the changes of category, and it is still 2, even if it was updated to 21. So that's how it is atomic.